Days of Our Lives spoilers, November 6th. Stephanie and Alex uncover something. Days of Our Lives spoilers, a portrait of deceit. Stephanie and Alex unearth a secret that could shatter Salem. The air in Salem is thick with more than just the chill of early November. It's heavy with secrets. And on Monday, November 6th, a tremor of revelation is set to ripple through the town's very foundation. In a stunning episode that promises to redefine alliances and expose buried sins, the citizens of our beloved town are in for a wild ride. At the center of the storm are two unlikely detectives, Stephanie Johnson and Alex Kyriakis, whose professional clash uncovers a piece of art that is anything but picture perfect. The Unlikely Archivists, a discovery in the DiMera vaults. What began as a tedious corporate deep dive into the DiMera Enterprises archives, a task assigned to Stephanie by the ever-ambitious Alex in an attempt to find financial leverage or overlooked assets, has morphed into a chilling historical excavation. Tucked away in a dusty crate, behind ledgers from the 1990s, they didn't find a stock certificate or a secret bank account. They found a painting. But this is no ordinary still life or forgotten family portrait. This is a newly discovered masterpiece by the late, great Harper Devereux, Stephanie's own grandfather. The subject? A stunning, melancholic portrait of a young woman with eyes that seem to hold a century of secrets. The discovery alone is significant enough to send shockwaves through the art world, but it's the inscription on the back, scrawled in Harper's distinct hand, that stops Stephanie cold. For my Isabella, my true muse. My only regret is our silence. The name Isabella is a dagger to the heart of Salem's history. Isabella Toscano, the mother of the beloved Brady Black, was a woman whose life was a tapestry of passion, tragedy, and controversy. Her connection to Harper Devereux was known to be one of artist and patron, but this intimate dedication suggests a relationship far deeper, and a silence that speaks to a potential cover-up of monumental proportions. Alex expects to find a paper trail leading to money or corporate espionage, an insider reveals. He's completely unprepared for the emotional and historical bomb Stephanie is holding. For her, this isn't about business. It's about her family's legacy and rewriting a chapter of Salem's history everyone thought they knew. The tension between them shifts from professional rivalry to a shared, breathless obsession with the truth. This discovery poses terrifying questions. Was Brady's mother the true love of Harper Devereux's life? What was the nature of their silence? And most explosively, could this long-buried secret have ramifications for the living, potentially unsettling the very foundations of families like the Bradys and the Devereux clan? Theo's concern, a son's fear for his father. Across town, a different kind of unease is settling over Theo Carver. Having lunch with his father, Mayor Abe Carver, Theo's sharp and observant nature picks up on subtle inconsistencies. A forgotten lunch date, a momentary struggle to recall the name of a longtime city employee, a flicker of confusion in his father's usually sharp eyes. It's nothing overt, but for Theo, it's everything. Theo is one of the first people to notice that something is cognitively off with Abe, our source confirms. He's not just being a worried son. He's seeing the cracks before they become fissures. He raises the alarm with Paulina, but the question is, will she listen, or will she dismiss it as stress from the mayoral office? Theo's alarm bell sets in motion a storyline of profound emotional weight, forcing Salem to watch as one of its most steadfast pillars begins to show signs of strain. This spoiler hints at the beginning of a heart-wrenching journey for the Carver family, one that promises to test their bonds and bring a poignant, real-world struggle to the forefront of the canvas. A mayor under fire. Roman's stern warning. Meanwhile, the current pressures of the mayor's office are coming to a head. Paulina Price, still riding the high of her electoral victory, is about to get a reality check from a man who knows a thing or two about leading Salem. Roman Brady. Roman requests a meeting at the Brady pub, his tone uncharacteristically grave. He isn't coming to her as a rival, but as a concerned citizen and a friend. Roman has heard whispers, seen the political maneuvering, and he knows that some of Paulina's more aggressive initiatives are ruffling feathers in powerful and potentially dangerous corners of Salem. Roman isn't trying to undermine her, the insider explains. He's the voice of experience. He's seen what happens when you push too hard, too fast in this town, the enemies it can create. He cautions her that her ambition could be blinding her to the threats gathering in the shadows. He tells her, in no uncertain terms, to watch her back. This warning is likely tied to the ongoing fallout from the Horton Square redevelopment and her clashes with corporate titans like Clyde Weston. Is Roman's caution merely friendly advice, or is it a foreshadowing of a direct threat to Paulina's safety or political career? Echoes of the past, collisions of the future. The threads of this November 6th episode are intricately woven, demonstrating the masterful storytelling that has kept Days of Our Lives on the air for decades. The discovery made by Stephanie and Alex isn't an isolated event. It's a pebble tossed into the pond of Salem's history, and the ripples will touch everyone. Consider the potential fallout. How will Claire, another Devereaux descendant, react to this bombshell about her grandfather? How will Brady Black process the idea that his mother's life held a profound secret that could change his understanding of his own identity? This single painting has the power to connect the past's romantic entanglements to the present's corporate power struggles, especially with the Kyriakis and DiMera names involved. Furthermore, the personal stakes for Stephanie and Alex are immeasurable. Thrown together by chance, they are now bound by a secret that is both professionally exhilarating and personally devastating. Forced to rely on each other, their combative chemistry will be tested and likely transformed, potentially laying the groundwork for a powerful new alliance or a devastating betrayal. November 6th on Days of Our Lives is not just another day in Salem. It is a day of reckoning. It's a day where art imitates life and then proceeds to shatter it. As Stephanie and Alex stare at the haunting face of Isabella Toscano, as Theo voices his fears, and as Roman issues his grave warning, one thing becomes clear. The quiet before the storm is over. The past is back, and it's demanding to be heard.